So I'm going to show you how to do a double running stitch, which is great when you want to do something that looks like a back stitch on two sides of a piece of fabric. Essentially what you're going to do is do a running stitch on one side and then come back and do a running stitch filling in the gaps on the other side. So that is why it's called a double running stitch. You can see that I've done it here on the spine of this needle book, and when you open up the pages you see the other part of the running stitch. So to begin here, we're going to hide the beginning of our thread on the inside of this bird's wing. You're going to bring your needle up just on one side. You see the needle is inside the bird's wing here. And you're just going to begin your running stitch, but you're going to go through both pieces of fabric. So here you can see coming out the other side. I'm just going to do a running stitch along this light line that I've drawn. Now as you do it, you want to make sure that you're going to stitch in a line, a straight line on the other side as well. So you may have to make some adjustments as to where your needle is going to go through your fabric. You're going to have to check the back and the front as you stitch. You want to check the other side, make sure you're more or less lined up, making a straight line. And once you get towards the top, you're actually going to go right over the edge of your fabric, and you're going to pick back up, and now you're going to fill in those gaps doing another running stitch. So you're going to put the needle right into the hole that you came out of. So you're going right over the edge of your fabric, and you're going to check to make sure you're basically coming up and down on the same holes so that all of your stitches line up. That's the trickiest part, is making sure that your stitches line up on both sides. So when you're done, you want to have 5 stitches on both sides of your fabric. So I have 5 on this side, but I only have 4 on this side, so I'm going to do one more, and this time I'm only going to go through one piece of fabric and come out into the inside. And then I'm just going to tie off my thread onto some of the seam allowance that I have here. So that is your double running stitch, and that's how you create it.